what's up, YouTube? It's your boy. Alright. Dev update number 4. I'm not too certain as to what we should expect here. Let's go ahead and break it down together. Oops. Okay. So she's drinking the pop.
Synd att inte så många fick köpt den innan det blev bannat, men nice.
Okay.
Hello, heist.
So for you guys that may not understand, that was like a little helmet pop, I think it was called. It was like a little 30-second like commercial or whatever they made for something. I think it was just to kind of promote something. But now they're kind of advertising that in their dev diaries, which is pretty interesting. And I do want to point out the scenery here. They've got like these big gold blocks, a golden, what seems to be like a maybe wolf mask. They got some of that soda pop in the back. It's pretty interesting. Nonetheless, it's a pretty interesting little setup they have.
April is upon us. Spring is starting to bloom here in the northern hemisphere, and
Okay.
so are some of the fruits from our labor in Operation Medic Bag.
Interesting way of
We've been starting to
describing.
see some of the bigger changes coming in, and this month we'll be focusing on improving the cooperative parts of Payday 3 and making sure you get to fulfill your heisting fantasies together.
Okay.
Let's talk about what this coming month has in store for you.
Okay. Not really much to break down there.
Starting off with the big one, the first version of Quick Play is now ready to be deployed. This feature will prioritize putting you with other heisters in ongoing games or lobbies, assuming their matchmaking is set to public.
Okay, so this is something that should have been in the game already, like from day one. Now that it's here, you know, thumbs up to you guys. It's not really a noteworthy thing though to be posting like a big section in your video about it, because it's kind of what you call it. It would be embarrassing, I would imagine, being a company that has a very successful Payday 2 game, but then fails to give the basics to Payday 3. Like, you know, it'd be pretty embarrassing, I'd imagine.
We will continue improving it and work to add things like filters for playing stealth and loud
Right.
and other conditions.
That makes sense.
You can customize the type of gameplay experience you are looking for.
Okay, so I'm glad they mentioned that. So quick play is not just going to be throwing you into a random lobby and then you hope that it's the lobby that you want. It's going to be throwing you into, here in the future, it's going to be throwing you into very specific lobbies that you design. Like if you wanted to be loud, ongoing, or a loud, brand new lobby that has, you know, whatever. Like, you guys get the point. They're not just going to throw you in random lobbies. You actually get a choice here, but it's not there yet. It's coming soon.
To continue the focus.
Oh, nice. That was cool. Good at it.
You will now be able to choose to stay in a party with the people you just played a heist with. It's a simple yet so important feature to help create that foundation that empowers you to build lasting relationships with like-minded heisters.
Okay. So this is a feature that was already there in Payday 2. They decided to remove it in Payday 3. And then now, months and months after its launch, they decided to add it to Payday 3. The biggest issue, once again, was that Payday 2 allowed you to join random lobbies, help low-level players, meet new people, and then become friends and, you know, keep helping them, whatever the case was. In Payday 3, unfortunately, you'd be able to, like, join a lobby. After it was done, everyone was disbanded. You had to remake the party if you were playing with your friends. You never really made new friends. You just, you know, if you played with someone that you thought was cool, then, like, that was it. You didn't really get a chance to, like, interact with them again, unless you like deliberately friended them at that moment.
Take a chance. Have another highly requested feature from our feature upward page.
Okay, what is it?
Coming in, which is the ability to skip the mission intro flyover.
Nice.
In multiplayer, all players must vote to skip for it to take effect.
Okay.
If you're solo, you can skip it yourself immediately.
So this is a great feature. Payday the Heist had an issue where you always had to watch the cutscene. You always had to watch and hear Bane talk about the start of the mission, which was cool. You know what I mean? It is okay because Payday the Heist had a different feel to it. It felt like more of a movie. Payday 3, on the other hand, you wasn't able to skip this stuff. It was pretty generic stuff anyways. You weren't being told anything. You're not getting info and lore on the story. You're just, here's a section of the map, here's another section of the map, here's another section, and then now you're here. You're able to play. Like, it was certainly something that needed to be skipped. Glad they allowed it now, so it's awesome.
Game settings, you can enable remember skip enter sequence.
Nice.
And this will allow you to skip
Nice.
As easy as
As easy as Penthouse's main entrance. Okay.
you may remember reading about our next throwable in a blog post.
Okay.
Well, now it is finished and on its way to an armory near you.
Okay.
I'm of course talking about the shock grenade.
Interesting.
This grenade is very powerful. It'll instantly short circuit any zapper and kill them immediately.
Interesting.
Likewise, shields are huge and metal, making them highly conductive, meaning their
Interesting.
users will suffer equally catastrophic results as their sapper brothers.
Pretty
For
interesting.
everyone else, the shock will disable them for several seconds, allowing the enterprising heister to take advantage of their contemporary allowing the
What?
enterprising heister to take advantage of their temporary inaction with lethal force. The grenade sits active on the ground for a short while, making this new grenade a great crowd control option.
Okay. So Payday 2 had a similar thing to this, but it wasn't as effective as it is in this game. This one, the shock nades affect the tasers drastically, it affects the shields drastically, and it can completely immobilize like a squad of cops for some seconds or whatever they mentioned. All that stuff is a big thumbs up from me. You're getting a big thumbs up from me on that one. All that stuff is something that should be there. Obviously, like adding a grenade really isn't the biggest update, but you know, you guys are working hard. Obviously, good shit.
Either relieving pressure or allowing you to deal with a big pileup of enemies on your own time.
Right, that makes sense.
The
It looks like it
last
hurts you
topic
too.
for today is maybe not as noticeable as a new grenade, but it is still worth talking about.
Okay.
And that is that we will be implementing fixes for the most commonly recurring crashes.
Okay.
About 98%
I've not had
of
any
all
crashes.
across all platforms were due to one of these root causes, which are now all fixed.
Oh,
Shout
nice.
out to all the heisters out there submitting your crash reports.
Nice.
They help us identify and fix these issues and prevent them for the future.
I never had a crash on Payday 3, so I'm not really understanding
That
this
is it
issue.
for this update. There are
Nice.
a good number of bug fixes in addition to what was mentioned in this video.
Yeah, I see
You'll
that.
be able to see exactly what they are in the patch notes coming out together with the update.
Okay, but the only thing I have question is that in Payday 2, every patch note always left out the stuff they did. Like they never included all of the items that they changed. So in Payday 3, are they following that same route, or are they actually being completely open with all the stuff that's being changed? I'd like to see everything rather than just like what they want us to see. Like, oh, we changed this stuff. No, tell us everything you changed. Because that was a big issue in Payday 2, is that they wouldn't show us everything they
As for
changed.
the update itself, we're aiming for a release between the last week of April and the first week of May.
Seems like you guys
See
got
there,
it.
heisters.
Good shit. She just finishes the pop. Okay, there's no reason to keep watching that. To break this episode down, pretty good spot here. The quick play button certainly should be there already. The player merging, I think that was part of that. The skip mission intros, big thumbs up. That should be there. The only issue with the mission intros currently is that they're not really telling you anything of value. There's no like lore or anything. It's just a mission intro that you could skip basically. Shot grenade, really cool. I big thumbs up for that one. Crash fixes, I never experienced any of the crashes, so I can't really say much about that. Obviously, good to them for fixing it. I do really appreciate the time they put in to make their game not crash, as an example. Other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say for this. I'm sure she just is telling you guys to like the video, so same thing here. Hopefully you guys will like my video. You guys tell me what you think about my opinions and my thoughts here. Maybe you guys share in the comment section what your guys' thoughts and opinions are so that we can have a conversation, maybe. And if you guys are new here, subscribe to the stream, maybe like the video if you guys, like the video, and after that, see ya.